Hello, I'm Vetta Borne. I recently posted something on Instagram saying that if my single Girls gets over 500,000 streams, I would show you how I wrote, produced and mixed the song, and holy fucking shit, it happened. I didn't think it would happen that quickly, so thank you so much for streaming my song. I literally made that song on this bed, on this whole thing. This whole thing. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys how I made the song. Let's go back into Ableton, shall we? So here we are in Ableton. When I first wrote Girls, I was very new to producing. So I'm not going to lie to you, I just clicked a bunch of shit and made it work. I'm sorry if I swear a lot. Kids, block your ears, please. This is the intro. It's cute. It kind of sets the mood for the song, sets the groove. The first kick that I use has no bottom end. It's just, I wanted the high parts of it. And then the second kick has a bit more bass. Woo! Shouty got the fatty. So those are the kicks. So this is where I kind of relied on samples for producing. I used a lot of Oliver samples here. I literally just took out the hi-hat so I could use my own one. There's also this sample that I distorted a little bit, and there's also another distorted snare. That with the kick. So already I thought that was sounding pretty good, but I needed a little more, so I added too many snares. I'm just gonna play the snares together because honestly, there's nothing that crazy going on. The most crazy thing that happens is this little transition here. The talent is immaculate, my god. So the snares, the samples, and the kicks sounds like this. She's bumping. Up next, I added just a simple hi-hat pattern. So that in the mix. I added another clap. I kind of like moved it a little bit to the right, just to make it sound a little more organic and natural than like having every clap perfectly in sync. That was something that I knew at the time. Go me. Pat myself on the back. So up next I have a little bit of texture. A little something in the back to make it feel a little more full. And in the verses there's just this vinyl that happens. And all of those are kind of side chained, so they go. So all of the drums together sound like this. And of course, in the intro, there's also the little plucky guitar that happens. So it's just me playing guitar. This is what it sounds like without the effects. Like, where is she? She just ghosted us like that? Damn. So that's literally everything in the intro. So now we are in the verse, just like me, I'm a verse. Anyway, the only things that I introduce in the verse are these little guitars. So without the effects, it sounds like this. And with the effects, funky. And of course, the other thing that I introduce in the verse is the bass. This is the first time that I had played bass properly in my own songs. I didn't play the bass in Hey. This is the first time that I was like, you know what, I can do it. I can do that too. And here we are. I used a really shitty fake Fender bass and just mixed it to the point that it sounded okay. And you know what? She came through. She came through and I kept her. She was a keeper. Well, actually, no, I sold that bass. But she came through. Of course, in the second half of the verse, the bass gets a little more crazy. Nothing else was really added, just that the bass changed a little bit. And in the guitar, I add a little... You can barely hear it, but it's there. Cute, so cute. Okay, so moving on to the little breakdown that happens before the chorus. All the drums pretty much cut out, besides this little transition. It sounded very 80s, which I really loved. And then this little guitar bit comes in. Oh, where'd she go? Excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. And the chords happen as well. I think it's the bass that does most of the work in the little breakdown. And then in the breakdown, I introduce quite a bit of synths here. So there's this little ARP that happens. There's these keys. Also this little pad. I just wanted that part to kind of feel softer and vulnerable because the lyric in that part is, do you even care about me? So I wanted to be a soft boy for a second. Oh, it sounds so sad. I must have been sad. Anyway, so moving on to the hot girl shit. Let's take it to the chorus. When I first made this, I thought it slapped so hard. I was like, I'm a fucking producer. So the drums in the chorus kind of pick up a bit. There's these little clap moments that happen. And I added some more hi-hats. And there's another clap that comes in. And then I also added this little chanty vocal. So all of the drums together in the hook sound like this. And that literally just loops around. I didn't really know much at the time or didn't care to kind of go into more detail and do some crazy transitions or anything. It just is what it is, and it felt good and it felt right and it felt funky. So the other thing that happens in the chorus is the guitars change a little bit. And of course, the bass changes as well. I've got this little synth that happens here. And then in the second half, a little more synths come in. Second half of the chorus, I bring back in the verse guitars. I just chop them up a little bit more to hit more on the beat instead of be a little more relaxed. And also this little riff happens. On their own, they sound really trash, but in the song, they sound completely fine. And that's what happens when you mix your own records. Don't do what I did, kids. Or do. It doesn't really matter. So the second half of the chorus sounds like this. Actually, the hi-hats pick up a bit more. I literally just used an Oliver sample for this one. Like I said, I was very new to producing, so samples were kind of a blessing, and thank God for Oliver. First half of the chorus, I chopped up that sample. And then second half, I left it. And literally, that is all the production that's in the chorus. So moving on to the little bridge part, there's some guitars here. I also changed the rhythm of the guitar a little bit here. Little bit different, just to kind of make it feel like it's a different section of the song. The bass is pretty much the same as the verses. And then I have a little guitar lead that happens here. Everything in that little bridge sounds like this. And then the outro is just the bass on its own. Yay, go me. Look at me on my little bass. Okay. All right. I've showed you everything in the song. I wish there was more going on, but it's very simple production, very stripped back. Less is more sometimes, hey. Before we go though, of course, I need to show you my vocals, aka what I like to call my nudes. I feel it when you call my name, stepping on my soul. I actually wrote this verse over somebody else's beat, and I was like, Drake, it's mine. I'm gonna take it. I kept this verse and I used it in this song. Like, it just fits so perfectly over the beat. There's a little harmony that happens here. 1,000 times what you need. And then in the chorus, girls. There's these in the little breakdown. Ooh. And of course we've got the hook. Girls keep on breaking my heart. And of course there's harmonies in the chorus. Girls keep on breaking my heart. So the way I sung this, I sung it really lazy. Like, I didn't try to hit every single note, if that made sense, because I just wanted it to feel natural. Girls keep on breaking my heart. I know I've been here before. With the vocal effects, there is this one bit of reverb that I automated, which you can see here. So everything in the chorus sounds like this. Do you even care about me? Girls keep on breaking my heart. I know I've been here before, but she just wanna tear me apart. Ooh, I love it. So that's literally everything in the session. It's very simple, mostly due to my experience in producing at the time, but it worked out well, and it's a nice little feeling going back, looking over this session and just seeing how much I've grown since then. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I made this song, and if you want to see how I made my latest single, Beyoncé, just click right here, because it will be right here. And thank you for watching. Thank you for streaming the song. Keep streaming the song, and that's all. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.